Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Haba, bringing you a new video here today, and I just got a couple announcements before we get into this. My producer group OTR, or Off the Record, is dropping a loop kit on Friday the 22nd. I'm gonna show the artwork for that here. It's gonna be super fire. We're dropping one every single month. All you gotta do is go over to our Twitter, and there's directions there on how you get it. So if you're interested in that, that'll be dropping on Friday the 22nd. But other than that, I just want to say thank you for all the support on all my first 4 uploads. This is week number 3 now, and I hope to keep the momentum going. And I just really appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing, so thank you. And with that said, we're gonna hop into this video. I don't really have a goal or anything, so I'm just gonna cook up and I'll name it whatever after the video. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it. All right, so I'm gonna grab this grand piano once again. I'm gonna just turn down the timbre just a touch, mate, just a touch. And we're just gonna cook up. I'm gonna actually drop the BPM down low. I'm gonna go like 102. I don't normally do this. So these are not normal territories. I'm gonna hop into G sharp minor. Let's do that. I'm gonna just start with some chords, and yeah, let's do it. Alright, so I'm gonna speed this BPM up a little bit more. It's a little too slow for me. We'll go 118. Fuck it. Why not? But these are the chords I got so far. So you make a chord or a triad by so let's say G sharp's your first note. You would skip this A sharp and you would go up to B, and that's your next note. And then you would do the same thing. You would go to C sharp, skip that, go up to the next note in the scale, and that's D sharp. All right, so now that we got our chords, I'm gonna start laying down a melody, and I might just kind of like fast forward through this, but if I feel like there's something I need to show, I'll try to explain it. I'm gonna jump into half step here and just mess around until I find something I like. All right, so I got the first 4 bars of the melody done. I still got a few things I gotta do, but I'll let you guys hear it real quick, and then we can proceed forward. So nothing crazy, but it sounds nice, it sounds clean. So I'm just gonna duplicate that over by pressing Control B. So I get the full 8 bars. And then I'm gonna start adding some notes, like probably from like here to like probably like that area. So we really hit that higher frequency. And I'm just gonna play around with that until I find something that I like. So yeah, I'll be back once I do. Okay, so I just made this upper melody here to add to the second half of the melody, but I think it sounds really good with it, so I think I'm gonna drag it over and make it part of the whole melody, and then add something else to the second half to really refresh it. I'll let you guys hear it though right here. I feel like it just makes the first half sound really, not to insult myself, but really boring. So I'm going to duplicate all these notes over real quick, and I'm just doing this by pulling out the selector tool and holding shift while I use it, and then shift clicking the notes, duplicate them over, and then here's what it sounds like now. What I'm gonna do is shorten these notes by pressing Ctrl L, and that'll just make them the length until they touch the next note. Do that over here too. So now I'm gonna come over to this next section and find something to make different. So it's just like slightly different so it doesn't get too repetitive, too boring, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I got it. Here it is. What I did essentially was move up these middle notes, and then I took this lower section right here and I just jumped it up an octave. And then I moved this, it was here, I just dropped it down so it's not done, you know what I mean? It's not the same note back to back like that. But so now that the melody's done, I'm gonna find some stuff to layer with this. Oh, actually, I'm gonna press Alt R, randomize the velocity and slightly with the pan, and then I always press Alt A and hold Alt or Control A to select them all. And then if you hold down Alt and use your scroll wheel, it drops down the velocity. And I just do that a little bit because sometimes when you randomize it, some of them get too high, so it's very like extreme on the old ears. But I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna press Alt S to strummize it. So now it sounds like this. I also turned it down too, so if it sounds way quieter, you're not crazy. So now I'm just gonna look for stuff to layer this with. I might even look for a sound to add like a counter melody to it, but I'm just gonna start with layering. I think I want to get some strings, just because I really like pianos with strings behind them. We'll try this out. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just going to copy all these notes, and I'm gonna swap this back to 1/6. And if you don't see these notes when you're on the same pattern, if you just go here and then you go view, shit, did it again. Helpers, ghost channels. I think. Yeah, for sure. Then you'll see your notes in the background, and that helps with your 808s. It helps with all sorts of stuff. Obviously layering. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this, but this is just how I do it. So there we go. I'm gonna deselect everything, Control B, duplicate it over. And then because I threw the middle note of the chord up an octave, I'm gonna do the same with these. I'm gonna throw the whole thing up an octave so it's a little different. So I don't think I like the strings. Not really the vibe I'm going for right now. So I'm gonna go, once again, discipline of sound kit. I'm telling you guys, quit sleeping. I'm gonna look for a pad. Oh man, I might be the cheesiest guy alive. So I like how that sounds. I literally almost said I like how it gives it the angelic feel. And of course the name of the fucking pad is Angelic Pad, so you're welcome. So after that, I'm trying to think of what else I want to add to this. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop down this the pad down an octave, so I like the way it sounds better lower. I did not mean to open that piano roll. Okay, so I think I'm good on this melody here. I'm gonna start adding drums, and then maybe I'll hear something that I want to add later on. Actually, I'm gonna do some mixing real quick on the current melody, and then I will show you guys what I have once I'm done with that. Okay, so I've got the whole melody mixed out here. For the piano, what I did was I just added a crystallizer, turned down the mix a little bit more to dry, and turned the splice to a quarter note. And then I turned down the mix even more because it was a little overpowering. Here's with it, and here's without it. So it just adds a little bit of like more fullness to it, and I really like that. So then with the pad, all I did was add this wider plugin. It's free. I recommend everyone have it. And I added RC20. Shout out to Harvey. He dropped a free RC20 preset pack. Go check him out on Twitter at Fraud by Harvey, like that, HXRV, as you see it there. But I used his thing and then just turned down the noise a little bit, and that's like the vinyl crackling you hear. So those together, I think sound really good. They complement each other really well. And then I added in another noise. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I did. And it's just this texture here out of Nico's kit called Metal Ambience. And you can hear it. It's nothing crazy, but it adds a nice little like eeriness to it, I guess. But I think it sounds cool. All I did was EQ it and then add some reverb, and it made it sound like it does. So all together, so now I'm going to render all these out real quick, and then we can start working on some drums. So I'll be back. Okay, so now I got all those laid out. So now I'm just gonna start laying down some drums. I'm gonna start out in the KPZ kit. I'm gonna go up, Fired Up Volume 1. This clap's like one of my favorites. Throw a hi-hat on here. I always like turning up the out knob on hi-hats, just makes them a little more crispy. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Jump into the Holy Evolution drum kit. I really like this basic. It's all more mellow, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna go back to the KB's kit. Fly 808, let's do it. Right click, cut itself, jump in here. And so because I kept my piano MIDI up, I still have my ghost notes here. So I'm just gonna, copy these over and then pitch them up. Throw their velocities up, and then I'm gonna pitch the G sharp up again. And then I'm gonna turn this down because I already know it's about to be loud. Okay, so I got my 808 pattern here. So I'm gonna just play it for you. I'm gonna add a kick while I do that. I'll pitch down the kick a little bit. Turn it down. I think I'm gonna find a different one. Not feeling that one. Yeah, those sound good together. I think I'm gonna mess with the hi-hats now. Wow, that kind of sounded cool. Nothing too crazy here. Also turn these down a little bit more. So that's all I'm gonna add for that snare. I think I'm gonna change the sound. Yeah, sounds a little wonky to me, and I don't like it when it's wonky. That's good. Oh yeah, perfect. Get rid of that one too. Okay, so I believe the beat's done here. I'm gonna just do a little bit of mixing real quick, and then we can lay it out. So I'll be back once I'm done mixing. So if you listen to the mix right now, it sounds really bad, and that's because if you look at the EQ of the piano, look at all these low frequencies. Those are clashing with the 808 and the kick, so it sounds like pretty shit. So I'm going to just do this. Like right in there. Just get rid of that. And the soft clicker helps, of course. Alright, so beat's done. I'm just gonna lay this out real quick, and then I will show you what I come up with once I'm all done. Alright guys, so I got the beat all laid out here. Like I showed you with that EQ, I made sure the mix level on it, I created a automation clip. I made sure there was no EQ on the parts where there's no 808 or kick. That way you get the full effect when those aren't in there. And then when it is in there, it just makes the mix not muddy, and like the listener won't even notice. So I did that, and then I did master volume lower. But essentially this is the intro. And then pre-hook here, hook, verse, bridge, hook, verse, outro. Pretty simple, but I'm gonna let this play and I'm gonna do my outro myself. So I still don't know what I'm titling this video, but you guys will know, I guess, when it's uploaded. Just want to say thank you once again for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Lastly, please comment down below and let me know what you thought of this video, what you thought of this beat, what you want to see more of, maybe what you want to see less of. Constructive criticism is always welcome. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna just let the beat ride out, and this is your boy Hava, and I'm out. Peace.